Okay, so I'm going to go over the notes. This is 4.5. My screen looks a little different than yours because I'm in the teacher account. There's only 4 problems I want to do, so you can be on this with me and try them, or you can just follow along. So the first problem says, write the equation of the trig graph, try whole numbers or unit fractions for the value next to x. So far we've talked about changing the midline, which shifts the function up or down. That's your k value on the end. And we've talked about a vertical stretch, which changes the amplitude. That's your a in front. And we've talked about if you put a negative there, it reflects it over the x-axis or over its midline. So what I want to do is look just at the dashed function first and see that it's a cosine graph. Cosine should go high, middle, low, middle, high. But first let's figure out where's the middle, the midline. We go from -3 to 1, splitting that distance, that would put us at -1 for that. And then the amplitude from -1 up to +1 is a distance of 2 units. So I'd like to try that first to get all that figured out. Then I want to look at the dashed function again, and I want to find where is one cycle of it.
Good morning.
We want to find one cosine cycle, which is high, to then our middle at -1, low, middle, high. So it goes from here at 0 to 4 pi. That's a distance of 4 pi. But when you want to plug in a b value in front of x, you need to take the normal cycle, which is 2 pi, divided by how long the cycle was on the graph, 4 pi. Pi's would cancel out, 2/4 reduces down to 1/2. So I would put in 1/2 in front of the x. And then that should stretch it the right way. Okay, and then the next one, we have a cosine graph. We would find the middle. -4 to 4, the midline would still be at the x-axis, which is 0. You don't have to put a number in there. Then the amplitude, it looks like from 0 to 4 would be 4 units. So we can try that real quick. Okay, but this time it goes, no, it's right, high, middle, low, middle, high. So one cycle would be from here, this high, to this high point, which stops at pi over 3. So our cycle's pi over 3. Again, we want to take 2 pi divided by pi over 3. Remember, we can't divide fractions, so you'd have to have 2 pi times the reciprocal, which is 3 over pi. Pi's would cross cancel, so you get 6. So we should put a 6 here in front of x. And then let's try it. So the bigger this number is, the more waves are happening. The smaller it is, the less waves. Okay. The third one, I believe, is a sine function. Yep. Okay, find the middle. We're -3 to 5. You can average those. 5 plus -3 would be 2. Divided by 2 is 1. And then the amplitude from 1 to 5 would be a distance of 4. So let's try that. Okay, normally sine goes middle, high, but look at the dash. It goes middle, then low, so that means this needs to be actually a -4. If it'll let me, I'm gonna have to delete it out of there. Let's try that. So then that will flip it. Okay, and then look at the dash. We go middle, low, middle, high, middle. So we're stopping right here at 16. That's the cycle length. And so we'll have to take 2 pi divided by 16. And 2/16 reduces down to an 1/8. So you can put 1/8 pi, or you can put pi over 8. And when I put that all in, it works. Okay, and then last one. It's another cosine graph. It's obviously shifted down. It looks like the midline would be -2. The amplitude from there is only 1. But if I notice, when it's starting here on the y-axis, it's actually at its lowest point. So this goes low, middle, high, middle, low. So this needs to be a -1 to reflect it. I don't know why that looks like that. And then we need to find one cycle of it. So from this low to this low is a distance of 9 units. So we'll take 2 pi over 9, which can't be simplified. So that should stretch it. And that's it.